Ever noticed how some people bristle at the slightest hint of instruction? It's like they've got an internal rebellion switch that flips on the moment someone says, "You should." What's going on inside their heads? Why does the thought of being told what to do make them see red? There's a fascinating psychology behind this, and understanding it can change how you communicate with these folks. Stick around, because this might just be the key to unlocking smoother interactions with the strong-willed people in your life. The roots of independence. You know that friend who always insists on choosing the restaurant, the movie, even the route to get there? And you know how annoying it can be when they refuse to even consider your input? That resistance to being told what to do often stems from a deep-seated need for independence. But where does this need come from? It's not just about being stubborn or difficult. It's often tied to how we were raised, our cultural background, and even our personality traits. Consider this. If you grew up in a household where your opinions were constantly dismissed, it's likely that you developed a strong aversion to being told what to do. It's a coping mechanism. Picture a young child who is always interrupted or corrected when they try to express their preferences. Over time, that child may start to associate being told what to do with a loss of autonomy. This can lead to a lifelong preference for making their own decisions, no matter how big or small. It's a way of reclaiming control. For example, someone who had a strict upbringing might insist on planning every detail of a vacation, even if it's just a weekend getaway. It's not about the destination. It's about the journey towards independence. Cultural background also plays a significant role. In individualistic cultures, like those found in Western societies, there's a strong emphasis on personal freedom and self-expression. People are encouraged from a young age to think for themselves and make their own choices. This can foster a sense of independence that is deeply ingrained. On the other hand, in collectivist cultures, the focus is more on group harmony and meeting societal expectations. In these cases, the need for independence might manifest differently, perhaps as a quiet resistance or a subtle assertion of personal boundaries. For instance, someone from a collectivist background might feel a strong internal conflict when asked to conform to group decisions, even if they outwardly comply. Personality traits also influence this need for independence. Some people are naturally more assertive and self-directed. They have a strong internal locus of control, meaning they believe they have power over their own life. These individuals are more likely to resist being told what to do because it goes against their core belief in their own agency. For example, someone with a strong sense of independence might prefer to work on projects alone rather than in a team, even if collaboration could lead to better results. It's not about the task at hand. It's about the underlying need to feel in control of their own actions and decisions. The fear of losing autonomy. People who resist being told what to do often feel a deep, primal tension. It's like their brain's alarm system is going off, screaming, "Danger! Freedom at risk!" This isn't just about being stubborn. It's a psychological reaction rooted in the fear of losing autonomy. Autonomy is our need to feel in control of our own lives and decisions. When someone tells us what to do, it can trigger a sense of threat, like someone is trying to take away our steering wheel. Consider a simple example. You're driving down the highway, enjoying the freedom of the open road. Suddenly, a police car appears behind you, lights flashing. Your heart rate increases, your palms might sweat. It's not that you were necessarily doing anything wrong. It's the sudden loss of perceived control that triggers a stress response. This is a small, everyday example of autonomy being challenged. For some people, even minor suggestions can feel like that police car suddenly appearing in the rearview mirror. The fear of losing autonomy isn't just about big, dramatic events. It can be as simple as someone telling you how to organize your desk or what to eat for lunch. To an outsider, it might seem trivial. But to the person experiencing it, it can feel like a violation. This is because autonomy is closely tied to our sense of self. When someone tells us what to do, it can feel like they're trying to change who we are. It's not just about the task at hand. It's about the implied message, "First know better than you." This fear can also be tied to past experiences. If someone has been in a situation where their autonomy was truly threatened, they may become more sensitive to any perceived challenges to their independence. For example, someone who has been in an abusive relationship might be particularly resistant to being told what to do, even in innocent situations. Their brain is wired to see these situations as potential threats. It's a survival mechanism, honed by past experiences. Understanding this can help us be more empathetic towards those who resist being told what to do. It's not about them. It's about their brain's way of protecting them from perceived threats. The role of past experiences. You know how some people bristle at the slightest hint of instruction. Like, even a friendly suggestion can set them off. It turns out, their past experiences might be the culprit. Growing up in a highly controlling environment can leave lasting marks. Picture a child constantly told what to do, when to do it, and how to do it. Over time, this can create a strong aversion to authority figures. It's not just about rebellion, it's a learned response to protect their autonomy. Take, for instance, someone who had a strict parent or teacher. Every decision was micromanaged. Choosing what to wear or what to eat became a battleground. As adults, these individuals might subconsciously associate any form of direction with those past power struggles. Their brain goes into defense mode, even when the intentions are harmless. It's like their internal alarm system is always on high alert. This isn't just about parenting, though. Workplaces can also leave a lasting impact. Imagine an employee who was constantly micromanaged by a boss. Every step of their work was scrutinized. They might carry that experience into their next job, making them highly resistant to any form of guidance. It's not that they dislike improvement, they dislike the feeling of being controlled. Their past experiences have taught them that instructions equal loss of control. Interestingly, cultural backgrounds play a role too. In some cultures, individualism is highly valued. From a young age, children are encouraged to think independently. They're taught to question and challenge. As adults, they might find it difficult to accept instructions, not out of defiance, but because it goes against their deeply ingrained values. It's a clash between their personal beliefs and external expectations. The impact on relationships and work. Relationships often feel like a tightrope walk for those who bristle at being told what to do. They might avoid commitments, fearing they'll be boxed in. Ever notice how they react when their partner suggests plans for the weekend? A simple suggestion can feel like an imposition. It's not about the event itself, but the sense of autonomy being challenged. This can lead to misunderstandings, tension, and even resentment. They might pull away, seeking space to reclaim their independence. Yet, this withdrawal can leave their partner feeling unimportant or unloved. It's a delicate balance, one that requires open communication and mutual understanding. At work, these individuals often struggle with authority. They might resist feedback, seeing it as criticism or an attempt to control them. Picture a team meeting where a manager assigns tasks. Such moments can feel like a challenge to their competence and autonomy. They may push back, offering alternative solutions or insisting on a different approach. While this can foster innovation, it can also create friction. Colleagues might see them as difficult or uncooperative. Supervisors may view them as insubordinate. It's a tightrope walk between assertiveness and insubordination. However, their resistance to directives can also drive progress. They often question the status quo, pushing for improvements. Think of the employee who challenges outdated procedures. Their persistence can lead to more efficient processes. They bring a fresh perspective, one that values autonomy and creativity. But this requires a work environment that values open dialogue and innovation. Without it, their resistance can lead to conflict and stagnation. It's crucial for managers to channel their independence into productive outlets. This can transform potential conflict into a catalyst for change. The silver linings of stubbornness. You know how some people just can't stand being told what to do. They bristle at orders, resist authority, and insist on doing things their own way. This stubbornness, while often frustrating, isn't all bad. In fact, it can be a source of remarkable strength and innovation. Think about the last time you saw someone stubbornly pursue a goal despite obstacles. Their refusal to give in often leads to creative problem solving. For example, a team member who insists on exploring an unconventional idea might just stumble upon a breakthrough solution that others hadn't considered. This type of stubbornness drives progress. It's like a muscle that, when exercised, gets stronger and more effective over time. Stubborn people also tend to be more resilient. They don't easily accept defeat because they're determined to see things through. Consider the entrepreneur who faces multiple rejections but keeps refining their business plan. This persistence often pays off in the long run. It's not just about refusing to take no for an answer. It's about finding a way to turn no into yes. Their tenacity can inspire others to keep pushing forward, even when the going gets tough. Ever noticed how some people bristle at the smallest suggestion? Like when you say, maybe try this route, it's faster, and they immediately dig in their heels. It's not just about being stubborn. It's often about a deep-seated need for autonomy. We've talked about how this need can drive people to avoid advice, resist rules, and even react strongly to well-meaning suggestions. It's their way of protecting their sense of control. But here's the thing, understanding this can change how we relate to these people. Instead of seeing them as difficult, we can see them as individuals who value their independence. So, next time someone reacts strongly to being told what to do, remember, it's not about you. It's about their need to feel in control of their own life. And who can blame them? We all want that. Now, if you found this interesting, stick around. In our next video, we'll dive into the psychology of why some people love giving advice. You might be surprised at what we discover. And as always, if you have any topics you'd like us to cover, let us know in the comments. We love hearing from you. See you next time.